Today, I'm making my favorite breakfast food, pancakes. And of course, we will be learning the names of all the utensils and the ingredients. So let's go. We're going to start with these. These are called measuring cups. And the instructions with all the ingredients, this is called the recipe. The recipe calls for 1.5 cups of what's this? It's not sugar, it's flour. So here we go, 1 cup. Half cup. And now we need to use these. What are these called? Measuring spoons. The big one, this is a tablespoon. This is a teaspoon, so 3.5 of these. And I'm just going to put the teaspoon or dip the teaspoon into the baking powder. And there's 1, 2, 3, and a half. Perfect. So now I put the, what's this called? The lid on the baking powder. Now we need a substance that is white and it comes from the ocean. Salt. And how much salt do we need? Only 1/4 teaspoon. Not much at all. The smallest measurement I have is half a teaspoon, so I'm going to take half of a half. Half of a half. And now we're going to add the last dry ingredient, which is going to make it a little bit sweet. It's called sugar. And we need 1 tablespoon, more or less. Now we have to mix all of the dry ingredients together. And this verb is mixing, or more specifically, stirring. Wait a moment. What's this thing called? Do you know? This is very advanced vocabulary. It starts with a W, whisk. And it's also a verb. That's the beautiful thing about English. A verb can be a noun, can be an adjective. So I'm going to whisk with the whisk. And now for the wet ingredients. So we're going to start with 1 egg. Let's see how I break it. Hey, not bad. 0 eggshells. And we need 1.25 cups milk. 1.25 is this. And now 3 tablespoons of this magical liquid. Do you know what this is? Oil. The best in the world, olive oil. From Spain, of course. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So now we have all of the ingredients. So I stir it very carefully. So now the liquid is ready. I make a hole with the dry ingredients. Oh, I get to use this. Do you know what this is called? A rubber spatula. What a perfect hole. And now I'm going to put this into the bowl, but I'm not going to spill it in. What's this verb called when you put liquid into another container? Do you know? Good. Pour. And now over here, I am going to stir. It's time for the whisk. This is looking good. Oops. First thing, buy quality utensils. Okay, so here we are at the, what's this area called? The stove. And I've got my frying pan, or just a pan, and these two things. This one's a bit difficult. What's this called? A ladle. And this? Good, it's a spatula, a plastic spatula. The other one was a rubber spatula. Now, I don't want the pancakes to stick to the pan, and so I'm going to spray on some oil beforehand. And now we're ready to pour out 3 pancakes. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, let me show you what's happening. Here. So you can see now there are bubbles in the pancakes, and when the bubbles start to pop, that means they are ready to flip.
So, this is the way you flip it, and the color is not bad. Let's do the others.
So I've got my plate, and we're ready to go. Oh, too long. Fast. Fast. And now for the moment of truth. A little bit of butter. And, very important, not normal syrup, but maple syrup. The best in the world. Here we go. So good.